Hi, Challenge B. This is Latin for week 10 that you guys are going to be working on, and this week is all about direct questions. And what a direct question is just a question that you ask directly to a person. And just like in English, there are different ways to ask questions. In Latin, there are a few different ways that you can ask direct questions. One way is the way we're going to talk about today is the interrogative adverb. There are interrogative particles. There are interrogative pronouns, and then interrogative adjectives. So we're just going to talk about interrogative adverbs today. And you have a few vocabulary words that you will need to learn. First of all is the word ubi. It means where. Cur is why. Unde is another where word, but this time it implies motion. So it could be from what place? From what place, or where from. And then quo is similar, but it is to what place. To what place, or where to. Alright, so ubi and unde and quo both mean, they're both a where word. It's just that ubi implies rest. There's no motion involved. Okay, so it implies rest. And then unde and quo both imply motion. So from what place, or with quo, to what place. Alright, so those are the new vocabulary words that you'll need for this portion of the lesson. This is exercise 279, number 1. This is from Latin to English translating. Alright, so ubi, we just learned, means where. And eras, we know, is the imperfect, and it would be you were. Alright, but we're going to ask a question here, so we're going to switch it around and we're just going to say, where were you? Alright, where were you? Okay, and down here, number 2, quo, we know means to what place, or where to. So we'll say to what place. And then contendis, well, we know that contend means hasten. This is a third conjugation, and it's in the present tense. So we could say, to what place are you hastening? To what place are you hastening? Alright, so these are some Latin to English, and now I'll do one example for you of English to Latin. And this will be from exercise 281, and we'll just do number 1. And it says, where were the guards? Where were the guards? Okay, now this where just implies rest because the guards aren't moving, so we would use ubi. Okay, and then were is the imperfect, and it's the guard, so it would be third person plural, imperfect, and that is errant. Okay, and the guards, so when you're thinking about the guards, we're going to kind of rearrange this question for the purpose of knowing what case this is in. We would say the guards were where. So the guards is in the nominative, and we see that it is plural. Okay, and the stem for the guards is custode. All right, now we need to get the right ending. So it is a third declension noun. It's nominative plural. So we see that the ending is is. And you could actually leave it in this order because we know this verb to be can kind of float around, but we could also just put it at the end. So we have ubi custodes erant, and this is a question, so we need a question mark. Okay, so that's what you need to know for this section. I'll do a separate video which talks about interrogative particles, and then another one for interrogative pronouns, and then interrogative adjectives. All right, have a great day.